Good evening, my little live tribe, and good evening also to my Renegade replayers. Well, it's Monday afternoon, evening-ish, whatever you want to call it, and I'm sat in the car, just waiting to go in to do swim training with my little tiger sharks. I've had a pretty good day, done quite a few bits and pieces. I did lifeguard training at 12:30 for 2.5 hours, and I'm suffering quite a bit with hay fever at the minute. Nearly all of the fields around where I live have oilseed rape in them, and my hay fever really spikes when it's an oilseed rape year. I hadn't cottoned on to the fact that that's what the fields were in, and ordinarily I increase my natural antihistamines that I take early March. Hadn't clicked, and now that the oilseed rape's coming into flower, I am really starting to suffer with hay fever. So in the last 2 days, I've taken 3 tablets 4 times a day. Last night was a really bad night. I ended up sleeping on the couch most of the night just so that I didn't disturb everybody else by coughing and sniffling and sneezing. Believe me, when I sneeze, it's certainly entertaining. I feel like my head's going to fall off. I'm not really one for pharmaceuticals. I take bee pollen, which is a natural product, and it's amazing because you can take it for energy levels as well as for being fantastic at combating hay fever. I absolutely love it. We don't make medical claims because we're not doctors and we haven't undergone clinical trials with our products. But what I would dare say is that if anybody's starting to suffer with sniffles, itchy eyes, sneezing left, right and centre, and it's worse when you go outside in the fresh air, drop me a message. Anyway, I just want to kind of give a bit of a shout out to my my tiger sharks. Excuse me, I'm playing motivational music. My kids are my heart and my soul, and they are the reason I do what I do in a lot of aspects. They are my drive, my passion. Each and every one of them is really special to me. Some of them make me laugh, some of them make me cry with laughter, and some of them just have my life. But seeing these kids come week in, week out and drive to make themselves better and to excel within a sport that they've chosen to do just blows me away, because these kids are so committed. It's school holidays here and I will still have an eye on full class in both of my hour sessions. So I have the younger ones, I have our development squad first, 6 till 7, and then I have the competitive squad, 7 till 8. Not all of my kids compete, nobody's forced to compete. Those that do will be given the coaching that they need. Those that just want to swim for fitness and recreational, social, they get what they need as well. If anybody is interested or have kids that are interested in our swimming club, drop me a message. We also do swimming lessons, and we do only run our swimming lessons in term time. We use Barnard Castle School pool to do that. I keep my class sizes small, maximum of 6. And I do get in the water a lot of the time with the kids. I love getting in the water with the kids. It's amazing how much harder the kids will kick their legs when you say, "Don't you dare get my hair wet." And I'm always telling them that if they get my hair wet, I won't be allowed any tea when I get home, because my mum's mean. She's not really. I don't even live with my mum. I make my own tea, but the kids think it's hilarious. But what do you do on a Monday to make your day feel worth it? On a Monday, this is kind of the last thing I do in a day, and it doesn't matter what I've done throughout the rest of the day. This really does make my day worth it. I love Mondays purely because I get to spend 2 hours with some of the funniest, most genuine, innocent, untainted people that I am blessed to have in my life. If you haven't got something that like that in your life, find something. If being around kids is something you can cope with, we're always looking out for volunteer coaches. Drop me a message. But let's say if you've got any kids that are interested in water-based activities with a crazy coach that has Tracy on the front of her jacket, but I've actually got Trevor on the back. I'll tell you about Trevor at a later date. Anyway, I'm going to shoot. Enjoy the rest of your evening, folks, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.